Yes, sir. You got me? Okay. Oh! Oh, beautiful. Yeah, if you want to just drop that in between a couple breaks to just give me a little pad in the halftime, that would be awesome. Yeah, I do 2 segments. So there's the break. So there's three breaks, 2 segments. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I think I don't know. It doesn't matter, whichever you want to do. But yeah, the one segment I can go 3 minutes or however long we need and do, game recap if we want to show highlights, and then I can show the jersey and promote tomorrow night. And then the other one we can play the feature, and you just figure out how long you need me to go. You don't think we could just go in and out right to break? Yeah, that's what we did last time. I think it works. Gives me a little break if I. Yeah, and just yeah, whatever you want to do, just let me know. I'll be ready. All right, sweet. Thanks, Charles. Appreciate that.
How we doing? All right, how are we? Good. We're a little close today. We're not used to having 3 people.
Watch what you say. We're on NBA TV today.
I know.
Taking the court for their pregame warm-up, your Osceola Magic! officials for this afternoon's game is assigned by the NBATV. Our crew chief, number 34, Brent Haskell. Referee, number 60, Charles Watson. And umpire, number 74, Paul Moley.
Walker even gonna play today or what?
He played.
Brought in Castleton. Did he play on the road?
He played the other night, yeah, but Pat Gardner did not. He's stressed today, so that makes me think.
Once they added Castleton, then pretty much the minutes kind of went away for both of them.
Yeah, Castleton's really good.
Baker shifted over to a new position once they added Castleton.
Yeah, he's better as a 4.
He's better as a 4, is right.
I like him coming off the bench. No, they got a good thing going on. Playing better defense. Yeah, they're in the playoffs now.
I saw that online. I saw it on the app. I'm like, going, hey, they moved up to playoff contention.
You win 6 in a row, you know.
Yeah, you get to move up the line a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they take, what, 8?
6.
6?
Yeah, it's actually harder to make the playoffs in the G League than in the NBA.
Okay, so they take 6.
We are the 6th right now.
Right now, yeah.
Sports Network Florida and FanDuel Sports Network Sun. Check with your local provider on the FanDuel Sports Network app today.
The game taking magic, fitting on to be a winner, entering host, and it may be beautiful Sunday, but right now, it is all about basketball, and I hope you're ready to have some fun, enjoy some entertainment, and of course, cheer on your Osceola Magic. But before we get into the game, I've got my friend Desi over here, because you guys talk about that pro shop, powered by Campus Texas. And check out our Mac over Shack shirt on retail sales tonight for $14.99. And I don't know if you know that, but the Mac is on its way to the NBA All-Stars to try to get that third title in the dunk contest. We cannot wait. We can't wait to cheer you on, man. I know we do a great job out there. We're taking it away. But anyways, that pro shop right here at the game, or you can also go to shop.OsceolaMagic.com. Future pick over Shack shirt over $14.99.
The Osceola Magic and Southwest Credit Union have teamed up to create the Magic Buckets for the Community program. The program will award and recognize 10 local nonprofit organizations. Each month, the nonprofits can meet the poll on Southwest Facebook page. There are more to winning. And each month, $5,000 is divided amongst the 2 nonprofits based on the percentage of votes they receive. Thank you to Southwest Credit Union for supporting our local nonprofits. The Osceola Magic and Florida Blue have teamed up to block out hunger here in Osceola County. Hurry block the Osceola Magic have all this season. Florida Blue will donate 10 meals to Second Harvest Food Bank.
That's how it kind of works. So there won't be a time clock. So let's say it ends at
Magic fans, if you are part of the video board, download your digital program. You will get all the Osceola Magic info you need, including roster, game schedule, upcoming theme nights, and more.
That's how they go. Shot clock, except for the game clock.
Magic fans, we invite you to join us at our next game tomorrow night for our Black History three-month celebration that is scheduled for the PM tip-off time right here at the Osceola Heritage Park. Be sure to arrive by 6 p.m. for a birthday concert by two-time Stellar Award winner, gospel artist Maureen Brown Clark. Osceola Magic gave you the perfect place for your next group outing. Celebrate your celebration around the South by cheering on your hometown team together. Visit the Osceola Magic sales table or call 407-447-2140 to learn more about our group experience.
What song is this?
When my dad was playing
And now is your time to take home a piece of Magic history. You can start bidding on tomorrow's game-worn jerseys on Dash. Scan the QR code on the video board now to place your bid today.
Randy can't play point.
Osceola Magic and the League and Osceola Heritage Park are committed to creating a safe and enjoyable experience. Please be advised that fans are prohibited from engaging in any disruptive behavior, including fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or disrupt life, or using improper language or gestures. Violators are subject to ejection and rules. Please report any such behavior to your usher, security, or guest experience staff member. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
She works, the woman that was in charge, she works the Unrivaled. She was ready to go. featuring the visiting Grand Rapids Gold and your Osceola Magic.
uniform by Tiffany Shepard.
And bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Thank you, Tiffany.
So how long you been home? You been on the road for a while?
Yeah, I had a game in Atlanta yesterday, so I flew in last night. Though it was a day game, same time.
It is now time for
I'm
today's
home
starting
till
lineups.
I go to
First for the
Birmingham on
visiting
Tuesday, or Atlanta.
You've been doing a lot of GP games.
at
and
forward
most of
number
them
30,
Yeah, so we're done NBA now. We
at
can't
center number 14,
work past January 15th. It's it's like a CBA thing with the NBA, so their contract and our contract doesn't allow us to
Junior
rest.
Young, and
Now
Miller
it's a
Barnes,
G League
number
the rest of
10,
the year.
and
Now,
Drew Ball.
full-time NBA wrestling
The
still
head
works.
coach
Right, I understand.
is on
But
ring.
my group, yeah, we work till January 15th.
So you got a chance to get up there or what?
See you this summer, man.
Try this summer, huh? You got to go to camp, you got to try out or what? You just got to
It's just this, so we'll make a phone call in like August is usually when
see if you get.
yeah, summer league's kind of our game.
Oh, is that what it is? Is it back in Vegas again?
From Oregon.
The hottest team in the G League plays right here in Central Florida. This afternoon, it's the Osceola Magic going for 7 wins in a row against the Grand Rapids Gold from Osceola Heritage Park in beautiful downtown Kissimmee, Florida. The Magic, winners of 6 straight, have moved up from 14th place all the way into the final Eastern Conference playoff spot. Hey everybody, welcome to Silver Spurs Arena. My name's Evan Weston. Thanks so much for spending a couple hours with us today as the Magic look to get to 7 in a row against a Grand Rapids team that's just a couple of games back of them in the Eastern Conference standings. So how did we get here? How did the Magic climb so quickly from a 3-6 start? Well, it begins with their 2-time reigning slam dunk champion, Mac McClung, coming off his best game of the year on Friday night, a comeback win over Raptors 905. McClung in that game, 39 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. You may know him for the dunks. He's a pretty great player in his own right, the reigning G League MVP, in the top 10 in the league in points per game. Once again, the Magic taking on a Grand Rapids team, had a terrific Showcase Cup, made it to the semifinals, 8-9 in the regular season. Most of their two-way players have been up with the Denver Nuggets. In their place, Jameer Young has stepped up big time for the Gold. Over 20 points a game for the former Maryland Terrapin, 7.5 assists per game as well for Young, who has been the leading assister in the last 8 for Grand Rapids as they try to get back to 500. They've been road warriors. This is their 9th straight game away from home. They'll play 12 of the last 14 back in Michigan. Well, we got tip-off coming up just moments from now here at Silver Spurs Arena. It's the Magic and the Gold on Super Bowl Sunday. It starts right now. Official Charles Watson going to tip it up between Colin Castleton and the winner of that battle, Charles Bediako, as Grand Rapids in white will have the first possession against Osceola in black. Early on, Young off the foot of Ethan Thompson, who was just signed to a 2-way contract by the Orlando Magic yesterday. Thompson, one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, getting rewarded with an NBA deal. Grand Rapids coming off a win the other night against Windy City where they held the Bulls to just 87 points. Bediako ended the shot clock a little bit short. Gets his own miss after a scrum for the rebound. It's going to be big for Grand Rapids today. Osceola, one of the best rebounding teams in the G League, particularly over this 6-game winning streak. And they get a takeaway underneath as Thompson intercepts a shovel pass down low. And we'll get to see the Magic on offense for the first time. Pretty good offensive team, especially since this guy, Colin Castleton, showed up in a trade from Long Island last month. Castleton averaging 18 and 12 in 9 games for the Magic. One of the top rebounders in the G League. Pretty good scorer as well. Tevian Jones misses a 3. It's going the other way. Good start for Osceola, who start their usual 5. Mac McClung and Castleton, joined by Thompson, Alex Morales, and Jalen Slauson in the starting 5. Castleton again, they're feeding the beast down low. Draws the double, kicks to Thompson, knocks down a 3. Thompson, 37% shooter on 8 attempts a game out there. Former Oregon State Beaver. There's Young the other way to get the first 2 for the Gold. It's a quick-moving game, the G League, and Osceola loves to push the tempo. They're 5th in the league in pace. Slauson drawing a personal foul on Gabe McLaughlin. Put Jalen on the line for a 1-for-2 free throw. Until the final 2 minutes of the game in the G League, we shoot 1 free throw, whether it's 2 or 3 points. And Slauson's got it. Former Furman Paladin and 2023 second-round pick by the Sacramento Kings. Good start for Osceola. They've been getting out in front most of their games lately. And were able to come from behind on Friday against Raptors. A poor shot by Jones, and then Bediako can't get it, but Slauson drops the rebound. 3 for Young, in and out. That is a spot where Young has struggled this year with all of the weight he's had to carry for this team, shooting just 21% from three. Castleton, little floater, is short. McLaughlin grabs the rebound. Grand Rapids pretty short-handed today. All three of their two-ways played last night for Denver. Trey Alexander, P.J. Hall, and Spencer Jones. They're also down Jalen Williams. No, not that Jalen Williams. And no, not the other Jalen Williams. There's a third Jalen Williams. He's a rookie out of Auburn, but he's in the concussion protocol. Spells it like the second Jalen Williams, A-Y-L, not the All-Star. Magic will keep it after the block shot by Bediako. Over a block a game for Bediako, leads active players for Grand Rapids. Played for the Magic in the Summer League in Vegas this past summer. Made 3 appearances, but ended up in camp with the Nuggets. Slauson, turnaround hook is good. He's got 4 early points. This is what the Magic have done on this 6-game winning streak. Steady offense and much improved defense. Jones another 3. He is cold to start. 37% out there on high volume, but 0 for 3. That was an ill-advised pass as the Magic turn it over. McLaughlin, that one's good. Well, McLaughlin is a terrific shooter. Doesn't take a ton of them, but 47%. Maybe you should think about scaling that volume up a little bit. Played for Bryce Drew at Grand Canyon. Is Castleton, his first 3 as a member of the Magic, and it's good. In his 10th game, Colin Castleton steps out from beyond the arc for the very first time and knocks it down. Exactly the start that Magic head coach Dylan Murphy would have wanted to see. McLaughlin steps behind the line, count the 3-pointer and a foul. Well, McLaughlin continues his torrid form from distance. He's got himself a 4-point play opportunity. And Slauson a little aggressive on the closeout. And McLaughlin knocks it down anyway. First change for Grand Rapids as Bediako comes out for Deontay Johnson. Going to be forced to go pretty small. They've only got one player taller than 6'9", and that is Bediako. So when he's out of the game, Osceola's going to have the decided size advantage. They go 3 deep at the center position. McClung burst inside, high off the glass and good. Little example of the craftiness of Mac McClung. Scores his first 2 of the day. Osceola getting everything they want on offense. Jones steps behind the line. Still can't get one to fall. McLaughlin tracking down the rebound. Good start on the offensive glass for the Gold. They need to keep that up to stay in this game. Jones fighting into a double team. Somehow ends up with it, but the shot clock runs out as Jones never got that ball out of the pocket. And the Magic force a turnover. Those 2 McLaughlin 3s and the 1 foul accounting for 7 points. Other than that, Osceola has been dominant to start. McClung opts against the drive. Takes a 30-footer instead, in and out. Castleton trying to tap it down to Morales. Now Will Richardson out of Oregon into the game for the first time. McLaughlin heat check. Finally misses one, and Castleton grabs the rebound. McClung using that burst, kicks to Morales in the corner. He drills a 3. And an early timeout for Andre Miller and the Grand Rapids Gold as the Osceola Magic picked up right where they left off on the road, a 17-9 lead halfway through the first. Back here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in Central Florida. Osceola Magic coming off a 3-0 road trip. We're going to continue their terrific form. A smattering of Saquon Barkley jerseys in attendance today as the Eagles take on the Chiefs later on tonight. Happy you're spending some of your pregame with us here on NBA TV and FanDuel Sports Network Florida. Osceola Magic with a 17-9 lead over the Grand Rapids Gold. Magic spreading the love. Already 5 different players have scored for Osceola. Ithiel Horton, who spent a year here in Central Florida at UCF, has come in at the point guard position. Richardson denied, looking for Deontay Johnson through the back door. Another Grand Rapids turnover. This Magic defense has gone from one end of the spectrum to the other over the last couple of weeks. Before the start of their win streak, they were 29th out of 31 in the G League in defensive rating. In just 6 games, they've gone up 18 spots to 11th in the league. They have played tremendous defense. They've held every opponent to 111 or fewer, including an overtime game where they held Maine to 105 with the extra period. Thompson ended the shot clock, no good, but it bounces all the way out to McClung. Morales' turn. His attempt is short. It'll go out for Grand Rapids rebound. Myron Gardner, defensive ace for the Magic. Oh, he had stolen it and then he lost it. McLaughlin got it back. That's what Gardner does so well. McLaughlin another triple. Airballs it. McLaughlin had hit the first 2. Now he airballs his 4th attempt. Gardner in with the Magic starters. Grand Rapids has already gone to their bench 4 times. All 9 of their available players are in. As Horton picks up a foul. Now Andrew Funk will check back in for McLaughlin. So it's Horton, Richardson, Joey Baker, former Duke Blue Devil, with Funk and Johnson. Castleton going to work inside on the mismatch and draws another foul. It's going to be a problem for Grand Rapids without Bediako in the game. This is a tough mismatch. Or Will Richardson there at 6'5" against Castleton. I'll put him at the line. Castleton already 5 points, shoots 78% from the charity stripe with the Magic. That one in and out. Gardner going after the rebound, and Morales able to save it. Right back into Castleton. They double team him. Gardner open for 3. That's short. McClung for the tap in. Finally, Morales cleans it up. And this is what Grand Rapids had to be worried about. The rebounding prowess of the Magic. They're 2nd in total rebounds per game. Their rebound percentage is 5th in the league. That has also gone way up over the course of their winning streak. And it's one and done for the Gold on the other end. Gardner accelerates, draws a foul on Horton. That's his 2nd. With only 9 players, Grand Rapids is going to have to watch the foul counter. Already 4 team fouls here in the first 7 minutes of the game. Right back to Castleton. A wide open Myron Gardner in the corner. Missed the 3. And a good rebound inside for Horton. Horton just steps into a 3 and nails it. Ithiel Horton spent last year at Texas. Now in his first pro season. At UCF 2 years ago was his best college year with the Knights. There's McClung just hurling one in from the baseline. 4 for Mack. Today and tomorrow night, the final 2 games for McClung before he heads to the Bay Area for All-Star Weekend. He will be looking for the 3-peat in the slam dunk contest, also participating in the Rising Stars game. Horton inside, nowhere close. The size advantage has been pronounced for Osceola in the early going. McClung again for Castleton. The big fella down low works his way around patiently for 2 more. Colin Castleton, a NBA player, brief spurts for the Lakers and the Grizzlies. Played with Franz Wagner when he was in Michigan and transferred to Florida. In and out from 3 again for Horton. Myron Gardner gets the board. Castleton off to a terrific start. Here goes McClung, just too fast. Missed the shot, and then Castleton fails to slam it in, coming in for the putback. Here's Andrew Funk. Richardson no good for 3. Rebound down to Thompson, throws it ahead to Gardner, and Gardner fouled, going for the spectacular. Richardson picks up his second. That'll put Myron on the line, 1 for 2. Now the Magic will break their lineup. You see this again, and Richardson just made a business decision right there, and I'm gonna make you earn it. Castleton, McClung, and Morales all to the bench. And now Thompson gonna head out as well. Jalen Slauson checking in alongside the pillars of the Magic second unit. Javonte Smart, Jared Culver, and Robert Baker. Gardner good on the 1 for 2, and the Magic with a 13-point lead here in the first quarter. Been a terrific performance so far for Osceola on both ends. The calling card has been defense on this winning streak, but this team is top 10 in the league in scoring as well. Slauson ripping the rebound away from McLaughlin, and he is fouled. And that's 2 on McLaughlin. It's going to put Slauson on the line for bonus free throws when we come back. All Osceola so far, a triumphant homecoming first quarter for the Red Hot Magic.
The Osceola Magic and 7 Brewer Conference.
A great start for Colin Castleton. Here's the numbers. Since joining Osceola, he's been a revelation for the Magic. They paid a pretty penny for him, gave up 2 first-round picks and Reed Travis's returning player rights to grab his rights from Long Island, but he has been worth it. Up to a great start today in his first shift. 7 points, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Jalen Slauson, the only starter on the floor for the Magic as we come back to Osceola with a 13, now 15-point lead. Slauson with 6 points here in the first quarter. Magic are shooting 50% from the field. Grand Rapids, meanwhile, 4 for 20. Bediako, their only real size that they have today, has come back in. Here he goes attacking the rim, draws a foul on Robert Baker, and you can count the basket as well. They may need a very big game out of the 7-footer today. Bediako just kind of overwhelmed Baker and Jared Culver right there. Bediako averaging 9 and 7 in 21 minutes, and some of that has been with PJ Hall getting the lion's share of minutes at center position, but with Hall up with the Nuggets, it's going to be a bigger role for Bediako. Missed the free throw. Slauson another rebound for Osceola. "13-point Magic lead. Slauson, pull up three. A little bit short. Rebound tipped out to Smart. Young was there, but couldn't find a teammate with his deflection. Javonte Smart, he has played very well over this winning streak. It's up to 14 a game on the year. Nifty dribbling moves to find Culver. No good at the end of the shot clock, but another offensive rebound. Smart wide open for three. He's not going to miss that. 25-year-old out of LSU with his first three of the day. Magic are 4 of 10 from distance. Culver getting in the way, and Gardner saves to Baker. Magic bench fired up. Baker, a little bit off for three. He and Gardner were right there next to each other. Might have thrown off their rhythm a little bit. Jones pull-up triple. He has struggled. Tevian Jones, their three-point ace, now 0 for 5. Gardner inside, bullies his way in. Second-year man out of Arkansas, Little Rock. Terrific point of attack defender. You see, this is what he does best right here. But starting to blossom a little bit on the offensive end as well. Horton for three. That's good. Ithiel Horton with his second triple of the game. Try and keep the gold hanging around, but they got to get a stop before they think about anything else. 32 Magic points here in the first quarter. It's not over yet. Smart holding, 6 on the shot clock. Just going to step right into a three. Had the angle just a little bit strong, and Bediako there for the long rebound. Maybe a 2-for-1 here for Young. If he goes quickly, he's got it. Only 4 first quarter points for Jameer Young on 2 of 5 shooting, but he's the guy who's going to have to bring them back, averaging 20 a game. He's been their leading scorer in 3 of the last 4 as he steps up with Trey Alexander getting more and more playing time for the Nuggets. Gardner, final few seconds, drills a three. Myron Gardner capping off a huge first quarter for the Magic. McLaughlin trying to get a few back, won't even reach the rim. What a first quarter for the home team. Welcome back to Silver Spurs Arena. The red-hot Osceola Magic up 16 after 1. Well, this three-pointer from Myron Gardner capping off a brilliant first 12 minutes for the Osceola Magic. They shoot 48% from the field, 8-2 assist-to-turnover ratio, 7 different players on the scoreboard, and a 16-point lead for the Magic over the Grand Rapids Gold. Didn't matter who was in, the starters, the bench unit. This lead is just ballooned over the first 12 minutes of the game. We'll see if Grand Rapids has a counterpunch. Evan Weston here from Silver Spurs Arena. Very happy to have you with us. Patrick Gardner in the game for the first time. No relation to Myron. This is the left-hand hook shot. Now the other way, Jones. Alley-oop broken up by Culver. Comes down to Andrew Funk. His three is strong. Offensive rebound, Bediako. Now Young for three. That's no good. Another one out to the perimeter. It's about as many offensive rebounds as the Gold had the whole first quarter, and they go 0 for 4 on the trip. They're taking well more than 50% of their shots from three. They are at a pretty big size disadvantage in this game. Robert Baker, that's a jump ball, as McLaughlin got his mitts on it underneath. Baker's done a nice job since moving to the second unit with the acquisition of Castleton. He was starting at center for the Magic in the Showcase tournament. Much more natural power forward, 6'10", stretch, big. He wins the jump ball. Magic with 8 to shoot. Jarrett Culver, the former lottery pick, into a three, and that's well off. Rebound by McLaughlin. Better defensive possession that time for the Gold. Grand Rapids at 8 and 9, 2 back of Osceola for the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. And McLaughlin just lost that ball out of his hand. Whatever he wanted to do with it, that wasn't it. Grand Rapids now having to play without all three of their two-way guys. Alexander, Hall, Jones, all got into the game for Denver last night. They won by 17 at Phoenix. Jamal Murray with a 30 ball in that game. Patrick Gardner for three. That's off the back iron. Myron Gardner can't hang on to the rebound. It's a kicked ball off of Myron. And it will be Gold basketball. Orlando Magic got themselves a big win last night as well. Paolo Banchero with a game winner. 112-111 over San Antonio. The Magic right in the thick of things in the Eastern Conference. Jameer Young with that burst. Can't get the finish over Baker. And a good work by Culver underneath. Culver bring it up for Osceola. Javonte Smart, combo guard. He runs this second unit. Popped ahead to Gardner. Turns his body around. Doesn't get the finish over McLaughlin. Funk stepping into a triple. That's good. Andrew Funk, 4-year player at Bucknell. Spent his final college season at Penn State, where he took the Nittany Lions to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2011. Popped up a little bit in the NBA last year with the Bulls. Beautiful pass by Culver, but it's waved off for an offensive foul on Patrick Gardner before the shot. The Magic, after 35 in the first quarter, yet to score a point here in the second. Good news for them is that Grand Rapids only has 3. This revamped, revitalized Magic defense doing its job. Joey Baker out of the corner. That's short. Ball falls to Bediako. That's blocked by Robert Baker. Bediako comes up with a loose ball. McLaughlin for 3, way too strong, and Patrick Gardner rips down the rebound. Kind of stuck in mud here to start the second quarter. Javonte Smart trying to hit the gas, but he comes up short on a layup. And Jameer Young sensing he can go. Young trying to get it back. Gardner swallows him up. Grand Rapids ball as Mac McClung getting ready to come back in, and Dylan Murphy wants timeout. Patrick Gardner getting the job done on defense. Low scoring second quarter.
The previous play is now under further official video review.
And they're gonna take a look at that last play to see if it went out off of Grand Rapids. Dylan Murphy has opted to challenge this. You get 2 challenges per game in the G League, up from 1 in the NBA. Dylan Murphy is an analytics guy. He came up from that background. He was actually a blogger before he became a coach. The strategy is to use your challenges early if you've got a good play, because you might not get that chance later on. See if we can show it to you. Right here, you're seeing what the officials are seeing. And I think it is probably off of Gardner. They can also choose to call a foul on Gardner if they want. This happened the last time Osceola was at home. It was the Westchester Knicks who challenged a call, wanting to win possession, and ended up with a foul charged against their own guy. I don't know if there's enough there for that, but Gardner certainly putting himself in jeopardy of that with his travel. With his challenge, I should say. Brent Haskell is our head referee today, with Charles Watson and Paul Toomey assisting. Haskell was in Atlanta last night doing the NBA game. I'm down here today. A couple NBA games earlier this afternoon. We are the only show in town today in the G League. It's a big game too. Osceola defending their playoff spot and their 6-game winning streak. We're just checking to see how much time should be left on the clock, and then we'll get the official ruling. Magic are right back here tomorrow night for Black History Month celebration presented by Publix. First 1,000 fans will receive a special Black History Month replica jersey. We'll also have a celebration of gospel with a performance by Maurette Brown Clark presented by AARP, post-game meet and greet, and more. 7 o'clock tip tomorrow night between the Magic and the Gold from Osceola Heritage Park. Tickets start at just $10 at gleague.osceola.nba.com.
After review, we call on the floor stand.
I'm calling the floor stand, so
The Magic have 1 challenge remaining.
it will be Grand Rapids basketball. Dylan Murphy cost a timeout. Magic do well to cut off the inbound, though. Jameer Young stepping back for 3. That's good. Important for him to get better from beyond the arc. He wasn't a great shooter in college, was at 32% last year at Maryland, but that has cratered to 21% here in the G League regular season. Baker blocked by Bediako. Or pardon, that was Deontay Johnson who got in there to block that shot. And now a foul on Javonte Smart
Foul number 1, Javonte Smart.
against Jameer Young.
First team foul. Kicking for Grand Rapids.
Well, the Magic yet to score here in the second quarter. Mac McClung
Returning for Osceola.
checking back in for the Magic to try and get them going on offense. But Grand Rapids does well in the minutes without McClung on the floor. Baker no good from 3. And a rebound for Smart. And an interception for Richardson. Baker never saw him there. Jameer Young trying to get inside. Nothing there. Now it's Horton driving. Little runner is in and out. And Robert Baker grabs the rebound. Just going to be hard for Grand Rapids to score in the paint inside the perimeter tonight. McClung, turnaround, fadeaway, Jay, beautiful. That is such a difficult shot he makes it look so easy. The same body control that lets him pull off those spectacular dunks. Horton, step back three is good, his third of the day. Ithiel Horton, former UCF Knight, enjoying his homecoming to Orlando. He's got 9 points. Just like that, the lead down to single digits, and then Gardner steps out of bounds. Ethan Thompson going to come back in for the Magic, who have seen a 19-point lead shrink down to 9. 12-2 run here in the second quarter for the Gold. He asked at the start of the period if they had a counterpunch in them. They certainly do. Will Richardson working against Culver. Jameer Young driving. Young reverse layup is good. Young starting to heat up, 9 points for the former Maryland Terrapin. Now McClung going to work on Richardson. To the corner, Smart for three. In and out, Patrick Gardner, offensive rebound, and is fouled trying to stick it back up. That's going to be the first on Deontay Johnson, as Patrick Gardner will go to the line 1 for 2. Boy, Richardson, not sure he knew too much about that. He's trying to grab at the ball, and then Johnson ends up committing the personal foul. Much was made of the Colin Castleton trade, and Castleton about to check back into the game for Osceola, but Gardner picked up in a deal just after Christmas from the Long Island Nets as well. 25-year-old out of Marist in New York. Sinks the 1 for 2. Jameer Young trying to get inside, runs into a wall. Johnson mid-range 2, and he hit it. Well, if you're the Magic, you're probably okay with that shot. Just more power to Deontay Johnson for knocking it down. Johnson out of Cleveland State, one of 2 players the Nuggets brought in from Lithuania on this roster. Joey Baker was the other. Got a foul, no, 3 seconds on Osceola on Culver. That'll take us to a timeout on the floor.
3-second violation.
And it looks like, no, we're going to continue on here, I think. Castleton back in for Gardner. Alex Morales has returned as well. So most of the starters back in now for Osceola. Baker off for Johnson, who didn't know it was coming. He turns it over. McClung at pace. Backdoor to Smart. Castleton floats it in. It's just a huge difference when Colin Castleton is on the floor. Magic are now plus 15 with him in the game. Just isn't anybody on Grand Rapids that can really match up with him. Johnson, another mid-range 2. 4 big points here for Johnson, and Grand Rapids already with more points in the second quarter than they scored in the first. They've cut the lead back down to 7. McClung, catch and shoot, drills it. Mack coming off 39 the other night. He's got 9 here in the first half. Tends to do most of his heavy lifting in the second. Richardson working around the screen. Johnson, hey, why not? Left this one short. That was probably the easiest of the 3, and he missed it. McClung going inside on Richardson, blows by him, and a foul. Mac McClung just too fast for poor Will Richardson. Blinding speed. And McClung into double figures as he goes to the free throw line. Really is such a talent, such a consummate star player for this Osceola team. Former G League champion with Delaware, trying to bring a title here to the Magic. 12 points here in the first half. He's averaging 25 and 6 on 51% shooting. Pretty much the same stats he put up last year when he won the league MVP. Thompson throws it ahead. McClung warming up for San Francisco. rattles in the dunk, and the lead right back to 15. Make it 13 as Horton cuts off the 8-0 run with a jumper. Well, Mac McClung and the Magic in control, looking for their 7th straight win. McClung trying to make history on Saturday from the Bay Area, trying to become the first ever three-peater. And he can hit some threes too. Mac McClung is going off. 10 unanswered points from McClung. Jameer Young the other way, way off. Castleton, coast to coast, swatted, but a foul. Johnson going for the block, made contact, and Castleton will shoot a free throw.
Second, third team foul. Entering the game for Grand Rapids, number 10, Andrew Funk. Timeout, Grand Rapids.
That'll take us to a timeout on the floor. Mac McClung going off in his tune-up to All-Star Weekend. The Magic right back up by 16. Osceola Magic in control. Grand Rapids got the lead down from 19 to 7. But since then, it has gone back to 16, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Osceola superstar, Mac McClung. 17 points on 7 of 9 shooting for Mac. So he goes into his big weekend in the Bay Area next week. McClung, since coming back in, has totally taken over this basketball game. Right now we're in a review. There was a foul called against Deontay Johnson right before the break on Colin Castleton. Andre Miller, the Gold head coach, longtime NBA point guard, has challenged the call. Brent Haskell and his crew going over it now. Try and show it to you if we can. We're going to show it to you now. It's like maybe something after the play that they were looking at. Not entirely sure. We'll get the ruling from the officials. It's been overturned, so no foul. And the whistle blew before the ball went out. So we're going to have a jump ball.
After being called on the floor has been overturned to a no call. There is no imminent possession. Therefore, there will be a center circle jump ball.
Now Castleton and Johnson will jump it up here. 3:24 to go in the first half. Osceola leading by 16. McClung will get the headlines for this first half, and rightfully so, but Castleton's had a big impact. 9.6 rebounds, plus 22, that is a game high. Wins the tip, but it goes straight to Jones. Don't see that very often. Tevian Jones, 0 for 5 from 3, trying to get inside, and he traveled. Not a great day for Jones. Actually, I gave him a little too much credit. He's 0 for 6 from 3, has not scored a point. Osceola back in possession. Magic shooting 47% from the field, 37% from 3. Another brilliant game for Osceola. McClung, fancy move. Castleton was unable to put it up. Mack gets it back. Castleton off the deflection. Castleton just fights his way through and rolls it in. Collin into double figures. That combination of Mack and Castleton has really come around. We have a foul here on McClung. Little overzealous hedging against the screen. We'll show you this from Castleton again. This was very nearly a turnover. Instead, Castleton, look at that step through. All that length. Top 5 in the G League in rebounding. Also averaging 18 points a game with Osceola. He has been outstanding. Here's Richardson for the gold. Throws it in with the left hand, his first 2. Much needed bucket for Grand Rapids. So they had gotten within 7 earlier in the quarter. Mac McClung had other plans. They throw it right back down to Castleton. Working against Johnson. And as a foul on the floor on Johnson. It'll be his second foul.
Now for the goal, number 14, Carlos Bediaco, and number 30, Gabe LeBlanc.
Jalen Slauson has come back in for Osceola. Thompson leaning into one from the baseline, no good. Bediaco drops the board. Castleton short with a floater, gets his own miss and throws it down. 13-7 for Castleton. The Magic continue to score in bunches with their starters in the game. On the other end, Bediaco and 1. Foul on Castleton. Bediaco has got 9 rebounds, just 4 points. Missed the free throw. He's now 0 for 2 at the line. Only a 58% free throw shooter for the season. Castleton made a 3 earlier. This time takes it inside. Nearly got the and 1. He'll go to the line. Colin Castleton having some fun out there. First foul on Bediaco. As soon as he felt the elbow of Bediaco, he was putting that shot up. 2 steps from the free throw line to a layup for the long-limbed Colin Castleton, who's loving it back here at home in Central Florida. He grew up in DeLand. It's about an hour north of Orlando. Went to Father Lopez Catholic High School in Daytona Beach. Then after playing a couple of years at Michigan, he went to Florida. Castleton gets the 2 after missing the free throw. Andre Miller wanted basket interference on Slauson. Went uncalled. McLaughlin loses his footing. Young comes up with it. Jameer Young, step back 2 is good. Young with 11, but it has not been nearly enough so far. Much better on offense for Grand Rapids in this second quarter, but they have had no answer for McClung and Castleton. 32 between the 2 of them. Mac McClung now working against Young. Long 2, he drills it. Mac McClung, he's feeling it. It's his favorite time of year. And Mac McClung feeling good. And the Magic up big in the second quarter. Sorry, folks, the game continued on here. On the other end, we had a made three for Andrew Funk. Got the lead down to 15. Got a few seconds left here in the second quarter. Jameer Young trying to cut into it a little bit further here for the Grand Rapids Gold. Young gets inside, swatted by Slauson. Castleton trying to save it, stepped out of bounds. They'll have 2 to shoot on the inbound. Jalen Slauson, excellent shot blocker at 6'7". This is his specialty, that chase down block. Grand Rapids will have 2 seconds to get a shot up here off the inbound. Funk throws it away. Mac McClung, final seconds, ahead to Morales, lays it in at the buzzer. How about that vision from Mac McClung? Knew the situation, speeds the Magic ahead, and a great leak out by Morales, who knocks it in for 2. Perfect ending to a terrific half for the home team. Hey everybody, welcome back to Osceola Heritage Park here in Kissimmee. Terrific first half with the hometown Osceola Magic on a 6-game winning streak and looking good to make it 7, up 62-45 at the break over Grand Rapids. My name's Evan Weston from the Magic broadcast team. Happy to have you with us and spend a little time with us pregame as everybody's getting ready for tonight. Well, the Magic came ready. They've been ready for a couple of weeks now. And wow, what a first half from their star player, Mac McClung. His big weekend is next weekend. He's going for the three-peat in the slam dunk contest. Of course, the most important three-peat attempt going on in American sports this week. He's also going to play in the Rising Stars game, but tonight he is showing out. 19 points in the first half for Mac McClung, 12 in the second quarter. This coming off a 39-point outburst the other night up in Canada. McClung is locked and loaded as he goes into his big weekend at the Bay Area for the All-Star festivities next week, doing it on all three levels. Three-pointers, mid-range, hit a 19-footer just before the end of the half. Mac McClung feeling it today, the reigning G League MVP, trying to make that 2 in a row. Colin Castleton with 15 points and 9 rebounds as the Magic rolling to a 17-point lead. This is the first of a back-to-back set for Osceola, and tomorrow night we'll have this wonderful jersey to the first 1,000 fans here in attendance as part of our Black History Month celebration presented by Publix. This jersey will be given out to the first 1,000 fans, a commemorative jersey for Black History Month. Our celebrations will also have a gospel performance presented by AARP and so much more. Post-game meet and greet at 7 o'clock tomorrow night at Silver Spurs Arena. The Magic will play host to the Gold for the second night of a back-to-back, their final game before the All-Star Weekend festivities next week. What do the Magic have in store for the second half? We will find out momentarily. Mac McClung and Osceola with a 17-point lead over Grand Rapids at halftime. Stick around, much more to come here from Silver Spurs Arena.
The Osceola Magic Award for celebrating community leaders in education, and they're recognized on the students from Osceola County. They honor Sunrise Elementary, who will be given $400 to support the amazing work they do with our students. Thank you for your dedication in changing their minds and creating an environment where students can thrive. This program will reward and recognize 10 local nonprofit organizations. Each month, the nonprofits compete via the whole on Suncoast's Facebook page. There are more winnings. At the end of each month, $5,000 is divided amongst the 2 nonprofits based on the percentage of votes that they receive. Thank you to Suncoast Credit Union for supporting our local nonprofits. Spotlight Award. Please welcome the next student in Spotlight honoree, Andrew Antonio, football player and wrestler in St. Cloud High School. Andrew is a 4-year varsity athlete and serves as a team captain. He is also a multi-time conference champion and an Adidas All-American. He has completed over 105 service hours for volunteering with Osceola City Church, Youth Fields Football, and St. Cloud Middle School. Magic fans, let's give a round of applause for Andrew Antonio.
It's time for Bracket Challenge with Paolo Banchero. First round, Meek Mill or Kodak Black.
I'm gonna go with the Florida boy, Kodak Black.
Travis Scott or Lil Uzi.
Travis T. Scott.
21 Savage or Playboy Carti.
21.
Lil Yachty or Future.
Hendrix. Future Hendrix. All day.
Drake or J. Cole.
Drake. I love J. Cole though, but Drake.
Lil Baby or Baby Keem.
Little baby.
Chief Keef or Waka Flocka Flame.
Sosa baby. Chief Keef.
Young Thug or Kendrick Lamar.
I'm gonna go with Young Thug. That's a good matchup though.
Second round, Kodak Black or Travis Scott.
I have to knock Kodak off on the second round. Travis Scott.
21 Savage or Future.
Future.
Drake or Lil Baby.
Drake.
Chief Keef or Young Thug.
See, this is tricky because Chief Keef has so much influence, especially on like my age kids coming up middle school. I'm gonna say my personal preference, I'm picking Chief Keef.
Semifinals, Travis Scott or Future.
I'm gonna go Future Hendrix.
Drake or Chief Keef.
Drake. I'll give it to Drake.
Final round, Future or Drake.
Future Hendrix for the win, man. Future because I think he can go head to head with any artist when it comes to hits, hit for hit. I think he's been going just as long as Drake. Had the same run. I think they're both dropping heat consistently still, so you can really pick either one, but my personal preference, I'll take Future.
And welcome back to Silver Spurs Arena here at Osceola Heritage Park. Take a look at some of the first half highlights. Colin Castleton was all over this game. Really, the Magic just dominated from the start here. 35-16 was their edge in the first quarter. They basically held steady in the second quarter, especially once the starters got back in. It was all Magic from there. Mac McClung, 19 points, 8 of 11 from the field, plus 20. Colin Castleton, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 4 offensive boards, plus 23. The lowest starter was Jalen Slauson at plus 15. So you see the Magic really with their first unit having a terrific time with the Grand Rapids Gold. For the Gold, Jameer Young and Ithiel Horton, their 2 point guards, both with 11 points, but they have not been nearly efficient enough, shooting 35% from the floor in this game. Mac McClung with 19 to lead the way for Osceola. The Magic have won 6 in a row. That is the longest winning streak active in the G League right now. 4 in a row on the road, including all 3 last week, 2 in Delaware, 1 up at Raptors 905. And they have a home-heavy schedule, just as Grand Rapids does the rest of the way. The Magic, including tonight, play 13 of their final 19 in their home building, including 11 home games in the month of March. They actually go back on the road for 3 after the All-Star break, and then 11 out of 14 to close the season here in Central Florida. Back here for the third quarter, and an early foul on Andrew Funk, hooking Ethan Thompson. Funk was questionable coming in with a back injury. Made a couple of threes in the first half, 6 points. Grand Rapids only with 9 available players. Magic turnover off the inbound. Good defense there by Tavian Jones on McClung. Now McLaughlin getting high up, and Castleton commits his second personal rather than allow the highlight. Castleton is kind of swatting down at the top of his head. McLaughlin scored 7 points in the first couple of minutes of this game on 2 threes, one of which was a 4-point play. Misses the free throw here. He hasn't scored since. And Grand Rapids now 1 of 4 from the line. They just have not had anything go right today. Magic will keep it as it goes out off McLaughlin. 5 on the floor for Osceola. McClung, Thompson, Morales, Slauson, and Castleton. There's McClung for 3 more. Goodness gracious, he is red hot. 9 of 12 from the field. He's already in the slam dunk contest in the Rising Stars game. We should probably stick him in the 3-point contest while he's hitting shots like this. 3 out of 5 today. There's Funk with the response for Grand Rapids. He's got 9. McClung, though, looking like he's going to put up another goofy line tonight after 39, 8, and 10 on Friday. Ethan Thompson in and out, and a decent look. Charles Bediako down with the board. Now Jameer Young the other way. Has to toss it out, and Jones can't track it down. The size difference between these two teams today has been a huge difference maker. Grand Rapids has just 1 player over 6'9". Only 1 true center on the roster today. Castleton turnaround hook is no good. Young pull up 2, that's his spot. Loves that shot. 13 for Young, who was first team All Big Ten last year, 20-point-a-game scorer at Maryland. Did enough with the Nuggets in Summer League to get a contract with the Gold. Morales is tapped on the way in, and this is going to be 3 on McLaughlin. Just a little bit too much on that initial reach in. Alex Morales, a veteran, 27 years old, out of Patterson, New Jersey. no good on the free throw. It's been maybe the one bugaboo for Osceola today. They're just 5 of 8 at the line. Young, another pull-up too. That's his favorite place, right off the elbow there. Grand Rapids starting to inch back into it. 13-point Magic lead. And McClung trying to find Thompson, and Jones commits a foul. Andre Miller asking Tevian Jones, are you sure that I should challenge that? And Jones backs off, so they'll take the call. Already 3 team fouls on Grand Rapids. McClung going to work on the much bigger McLaughlin. Trying to speed right by him. Left-hand layup way off. Castleton with the putback. Everybody went down after McClung, and so Castleton was all alone to rebound it. Now a double-double again for Castleton. He's a walking double-double, averaging 18 and 12. It's 17 and 10 a couple of minutes into the third. Young feeling it from 3, no good. McLaughlin offensive rebound. Jones driving, throws down the hammer for his first points. And Dylan Murphy wants a timeout. Well, Grand Rapids hanging in there. A 13-point lead. Show you this again. Tevian Jones, he was 0 for 8 in the first half, 0 for 6 from 3, so figured he'd get one the easy way. Magic up by 13. McClung with 22. Jameer Young 15 for Grand Rapids as they try to get back into this. And this road trip for them has got to be so grueling. Not only have they lost all 3 of their two-way guys to call-ups and a key rotation player in Jalen Williams to a concussion. Today and tomorrow will be the 9th and 10th games of an 11-game road trip. That is about as long as it gets in professional basketball in the United States. They have not played at home since January 16th. They had 2 in Greensboro, 2 in College Park. Then they had to go out to California, played 2 in Stockton and 1 in Santa Cruz. They were in Chicago on Thursday. Now the 2 down here, and then they'll wrap it up in D.C. on Wednesday before the All-Star break. And then they only have to go on the road 1 more time the entire season when they go to Birmingham in early March. Other than that, it is all home games the rest of the way, including their final 7 in Grand Rapids. So that will certainly help as the Gold makes a late playoff pitch. Meanwhile, for the Magic, they too have been on the road quite a bit. 11 of their first 15 were on the road, and they've got 3 more coming up after this back-to-back. 2 in Long Island after the break, and then 1 against the Iowa Wolves. Then they will start a run in March where they play 11 out of 14 here at home. Windy City, Greensboro, those same California teams, Stockton and Santa Cruz, are going to be here. And the final week, 4 home games in the last 6 days, Motor City and Birmingham to end the season. Back to it, Osceola up by 13. Dylan Murphy just trying to calm things down a little bit here at the start of the third. Castleton high off the glass, no good, tough shot. The other way, Bediako puts it in. Grand Rapids has cut it down to 11. Javante Smart replacing McClung here for Osceola. Like Matt kind of took a hit there on the play before the break, perhaps just taking a little breather here. Morales gets that one to go high off the window. McClung is seated off to the side, just getting a word from the trainer. Seems like he's all right, just getting a little breather here after getting nicked. Big minutes here for Grand Rapids with him out of the game, and there goes Young. 6 points here in the third quarter for the speedster. It's up to 17 for the game. He's gonna be required to carry the load. Smart gets loose underneath. Castleton with that gravity, drawing 2 defenders, and a good cut by Javante Smart. Really good both on and off ball player. True combo guard. Young finally misses a mid-range jumper, then Jones off the mark with a putback. Slauson launching it to Morales. It's Smart working on Jones. Magic nursing a 13-point lead. Smart getting inside over the 7-footer Bediako, and a foul. Javante Smart in relief of Mac McClung with 2 big buckets and going to the line as well. It's a loose ball foul on Deontay Johnson as Bediako hits the bench. So the free throw will be shot by Castleton, not Smart. Watch this again. So the basket counts, and then you had the hold on the backside. You could barely make it out there on Castleton, so he's going to shoot a 1-point free throw here for the and one. And he's got it. And the Magic lead right back out to where it was at halftime. Young, another mid-range J. This one short, gets his own miss. Johnson too short. There's just so little space in there with Castleton, those long arms. Morales, great take, and he muscles it through. Well, Alex Morales, usually in there for defense, kind of a glue guy, doesn't score a whole lot. He's at 11 points. Everybody getting on the fun today for the Magic. Young pulling up for 3. Has struggled from out there this year. Good rebound in there for Richardson. He misses short. Finally, McLaughlin gets position, dunks it in. Seven minutes to go in the third. Smart. And offensive foul on Castleton away from the ball. It's 3 on Castleton. Watch him here with Deontay Johnson. And the switch to Jones, and the 2 of them get tangled up. That probably could have gone either way. They called it on Castleton. Richardson leans into one, rims out, rebound Slauson. Jalen has it knocked out of his hands. The Magic will keep it. Other than putting Smart in for McClung, the Magic yet to break the lineup here to start the third quarter. Andre Miller's been making frequent changes for Grand Rapids. They're enjoying their best season since he took the job in 2022. A terrific run in the Showcase Cup. Morales going right back to the free throw line here for the Magic. It's on Joey Baker. And will put Osceola in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter with 6:14 to go. Already 5 fouls on Grand Rapids. And this kind of game has been a little too common for them as Morales misses the 1-for-2 free throw. Another free throw missed by Osceola. Could be up by a lot more if they'd hit some of those. But the two-way inconsistency, shorthandedness, long road trip. But if they get some of those guys back, or even just have all those home games, as Joey Baker gets his first 3, like their chances to make a late season run. They've treaded water. They're 6-6 on the road in the regular season, so they haven't lost the plot or anything like that. They're just 2 games out of a spot. Thompson, count the basket. Grown man bucket there for Ethan Thompson. Got bumped, held his ground, and put it through. That's the 3rd on Horton, and Thompson, top free throw shooter on the Magic at 84%, will shoot the and one. Myron Gardner in for Osceola, placing Jalen Slauson. For Grand Rapids, it is Horton, Richardson, Funk, Baker, and Johnson. Thompson with a 3-point play. The lead back to 16. Glad to have you with us here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon on NBA TVs. We got Castleton for his 4th foul, tapping Johnson.
His 4th second team foul.
Yep, all hand, no ball there for Colin Castleton. See if Dylan Murphy takes him out of the game here with 4 fouls. Castleton was just asking Dylan Murphy if he was coming out, and I said, no, not just yet. Missed free throw, but they get it back. Baker airballs the 3. Another chance. Funk no good. Castleton running the break. Gardner, the lob. Morales fights through and puts it in. 13 for Alex Morales. Nice transition basket for the Magic. Horton for the gold. Richardson picked up by Thompson. Richardson a little out of control. Johnson, turnaround hook off the glass. Beautiful. 6 points for Deontay Johnson out of Cleveland State. Magic's second unit coming over to the scorer's table. Baker and Culver. Castleton inside, hooked by Richardson. And Castleton will shoot the bonus free throw. 4 fouls on Will Richardson. And with only 9 guys in the rotation, it's tough to commit this many fouls if you're Grand Rapids. Just giving the Magic free chances. They haven't cashed in as many as they'd like. 7 out of 11, but give a team like this opportunities. Well, 7 out of 12. Only blemish on Castleton today. He's 1 out of 4 at the line. Still 18 points, 11 rebounds. Richardson attacking. Lefty floater, no good. Johnson tips it in.
Deontay Johnson.
Gold still within firing distance here, down by 2 touchdowns on a Super Bowl Sunday. Spinning Gardner, swatted into the crowd by Johnson. Murphy wanted a goaltend, thought that ball was on the way down. The officials disagree. Ooh, I think Dylan Murphy might have an argument here. That ball certainly appeared to have crested its peak. Johnson will get credit for the block. Culver and Baker joining Smart, Thompson, and Myron Gardner for Osceola. Jameer Young still on the bench for Grand Rapids. Thompson way off with a 3. Good contest there. Horton out in front. Horton fouled by Smart. Ithiel Horton, strong guard. 6'5", 200 pounds. Having a big game today at 11 in the first half. Chance to add a couple more here. He's got it. 13 points for Horton, the former UCF Knight, back here in Central Florida. And the lead is down to 12. Baker for Culver. Culver eaten up, keeps the basketball, somehow gets it out to Thompson. He's wide open, missed the 3. Magic should have this. No, they sent it the other way. Robert Baker touched it last. Mac McClung looks on. He went out just a few minutes into this third quarter. Still watching from the bench as Grand Rapids has gotten within 12. Johnson, another mid-range jumper, that's no good. And a foul on the rebound against Grand Rapids, and that will put the Magic on the free throw line. That's 5 on Will Richardson. Almost friendly fire there as McLaughlin was trying to tap the rebound out, and Richardson ran right into him and Ethan Thompson. Head coach Dylan Murphy enjoying this 6-game winning streak, certainly enjoying the defensive improvement the Magic have made, up 18 spots from 29th to 11th in defensive rating over the last 6 games. Thompson rolls in the 1-for-2 free throw. He's got 8. Jameer Young back on for Grand Rapids. McLaughlin nearly lost it. Throws it down low. How about Gardner moving his feet? Young just forces it through. That was terrific defense by Osceola. Jameer Young just finding a way. Baker steps behind the line. Robert Baker for 3. His first 3 points of the afternoon. Baker, a 37% three-point shooter on the year. True stretch big. They got a foul against Culver. That's 3 on Osceola. And it's going to take us to a timeout on the floor. 15-point Magic lead. Osceola holding steady, looking for 7 wins in a row.
His first 14 foul. Timeout. Goal.
Here's your Eastern Conference standings. Osceola was in 14th place on January 22nd. They have risen up to 6th on the back of this 6-game winning streak. And just 2 games behind the Capital City Go-Go at the very top of the East. Grand Rapids, by the way, 8-9. 2 games back, but 3 in the loss column of Osceola for that 6th and final playoff spot. Magic keep playing the way they are, though. They're going to be well above that line. This team has transformed itself, and this guy has been a huge part of it, Colin Castleton, over the last few weeks since coming over in a trade. He was with the Memphis Hustle, but at the start of the regular season, his rights were with the Long Island Nets. That's who the Magic sent 2 first-round picks to acquire him, and he has been nothing less than tremendous for Osceola. Horton loses his footing. Magic going the other way. Culver lays it in. First 2 points of the day for Jarrett Culver. Now every Magic player that has checked into the game has scored. Young, he's doing all he can. Jameer Young with 21 points, 10 here in the 3rd quarter. It just has not been enough. The Gold a little bit too short-handed, a little too undersized. They could really use those two-way guys. Magic have a couple of them, and McClung and now Ethan Thompson, officially a two-way guy as of yesterday. Javonte Smart playing like one lately. 9 points, 6 here in the 3rd quarter. Jameer Young just has to hurl it out. McLaughlin with the grenade, no good. Culver works his way inside again. Some of the bursts that made him the number 6 overall pick back in 2019 by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Culver with a block. Terrific on both ends from Jarrett Culver. Slauson, Gardner, corner 3. No good. Culver with a rebound. Kicks it out. Smart thought about it. Now drives. Gets through 2 defenders. Scoops it up and in. Javante Smart into double figures in style. 3-time Louisiana Mr. Basketball. Made 18 NBA appearances. Thriving in the G League with Osceola. 2 more for Young. That is basically all the offense right now for the Gold is Jameer Young shooting mid-range jumpers. He's taken 23 shots. He has 23 points. Smart running the show here for Osceola. Step back 3 off the front iron. McLaughlin here for Grand Rapids. Final 20 seconds of the quarter. It's like Grand Rapids will hold with about 4.5 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Slauson wins the basketball from Young, then coughs it back up. That'll turn the shot clock off. McLaughlin down the baseline, floats it up and in at 3.8. Out to Slauson. Slauson from half court, just off the front iron. And that's the end of the third. But the Magic maintain a 17-point lead as we go to the fourth. Osceola 12 minutes away from 7 wins in a row. Static cheering, start of the fourth quarter. Here at Osceola, it has been wire to wire for the Magic. They led by 17 at the half. They lead by 17 now at the start of the third. 94-77. Mac McClung only played the first few minutes of the third quarter, has not returned after getting poked in the face, but 22 points for Mac. And Myron Gardner forcing a backcourt violation. That is his specialty. Just a vicious point of attack defender. And poor Jameer Young could not get around Myron Gardner. Been that kind of day for Grand Rapids. They're shooting under 40% from the field. Young has 23 points, but on 23 shots, and he's turned the ball over 3 times. Magic in full control as we start the fourth, even with McClung limited in the second half. Alex Morales has 13, Javante Smart 11 off the bench. Patrick Gardner shot blocked by Bediako, former Magic Summer League player. Bediako running the floor, throws it down. Impressive from the big man out of Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Was a consensus top 40 recruit, 2 years at Alabama. Then went pro and was on a two-way with the Spurs before he tore his meniscus. Interesting that he was a rookie on the Spurs in 2023. As you see this again, he would have been unremarkable on that team in terms of length, with Victor Wembanyama hanging around. With just about anybody else, he is truly physically impressive. Showing you right there what he does best. Culver puts it on the deck. Culver out of control, but how about Baker counted on a foul? Robert Baker, big man, offensive rebound, finds the bottom of the net. Bediako thinking that he'd rather foul him than give up the bucket, and he did both. Baker 8 of 12 at the line this year. Began his pro career in Slovakia with the G League Magic a couple of years ago, and spent last year in Puerto Rico, then Japan, and ended up in College Park before coming back to the Magic to start this season. He's got 6 points today. The lead back out to 18. Funk, deep three. Got it. 4th three-pointer today for Andrew Funk on 6 tries. The Pennsylvania native with 12 points. Keep the goal around here at the start of the 4th quarter. Morales having a big day. 15 for Morales. Grand Rapids has just not been able to come up with stops nearly enough today. 3 for Young is good. Just the second made 3 for Jameer Young today is up to 26. And Grand Rapids, if they could just string a couple of stops together, might be able to make this an interesting ball game. But the Magic have been unstoppable on offense. Morales picks it out. Gardner for 3. Short. Rebound tipped out to Baker. That's one that Grand Rapids should have. Magic end up with it. No look pass from Morales. Gardner wasn't quite ready for it. The 3 is airballed by Myron Gardner and picked up by Funk. Jones, corner 3 is good. His first of the game, and what a big basket for Tevian Jones after starting the game 1 for 10. Averages 15 points a game. And now this lead is as small as it's been in the second half, 11 points. Ethan Thompson going over the scorer's table. Gardner off the mark from 3. There's another stop for the Gold. You cut this down to single digits here. Funk, heat check. Just off the back iron. Rebound bounces out to McLaughlin. Driving on Patrick Gardner. McLaughlin turns it over. Gardner got the deflection. Morales, coast to coast, finger roll. And a timeout for Andre Miller. Alex Morales with 17 points. And the Magic keeping the lead nice and healthy, up 101-88 here in the 4th. Swish in the Osceola Magic, wire to wire so far today. Folks having a good time here on Super Bowl Sunday. Hope you've enjoyed us as well. 8:58 to go. The Magic with a 13-point lead. Grand Rapids has not gotten any closer than 11 here in the second half. Every time it looked like they put a few baskets together, go on a little run, the Magic have an answer. Mac McClung, you just saw him right there, has not played since early in the third quarter. Javante Smart has gone in for him and done a terrific job. And Alex Morales, who averages just 7.5 points a game, has 17 to help the Magic out. Tevian Jones trying to get going from three. That's no good. But Jarrett Culver is called for a foul on the three. And Jones is going to have a 1-for-3 free throw. These are brutal in the G League, and Dylan Murphy wants it looked at because of how harmful it can be. They're going to challenge the call on Culver. You'd have to watch. Does Culver get in the way of Jones there? I maybe saw the hands come together. Brent Haskell and his crew are going to look at it. We'll step aside with him, come back with the result. The Magic up by 13. Welcome back here to Silver Spurs Arena. Dylan Murphy challenging a foul, and he has succeeded in his challenge. This foul call has been overturned on Jarrett Culver. There was no imminent possession, so we're going to jump it up in the middle, but no foul on Culver, and more importantly, no 1-for-3 free throw for Tevian Jones. It'll be Baker against Bediako to jump the ball up here. Magic up by 13 with 8:43 to go. Osceola looking to win their 7th in a row. Become the 6th team in the East to 10 wins after starting the year 3-6. Morales working on a big day, 17 points. Loses the basketball. Young last to touch it out of play. And a delay of game warning on the Magic, and they've given the ball to Grand Rapids. Alex Morales was not happy about that, kind of knocked the ball away. Can the Gold put anything together here? The Magic have held them from getting within single digits. McLaughlin for three. Off the back iron, there's Thompson for the rebound. McLaughlin made his first 2 threes. He's missed 6 in a row. Baker catch and shoot. That one's short. McLaughlin strong rebound. Another slow start to the quarter offensively for the Magic. This happened in the second, and then they exploded when the starters got back in. And as if on cue, Colin Castleton checking back into the game after the kickball by Baker. And no one has come out yet for Osceola. Now Morales. I don't think that's the last we're going to see of him today. Working on a 17-point game, but he's going to take a breather here. Will we see Mac McClung again? Still TBD. He's in uniform. He's on the bench. He's been very active cheering on his teammates, but we have not seen him since about the 9-minute mark of the third quarter. Young, inside, scores again. 28 points for Jameer Young. At 26 the other night in a win at Windy City. Lead down to 11. Well, back to 13. Javonte Smart using his speed, blowing by everybody. He's got 13 points. Jones for three, starting to heat up. Tevian Jones now with 8 points, all in the second half, as the Magic lead is as low as it's been since the second quarter. Still a 10-point cushion. And a hard foul by Jones on Javonte Smart. And Javonte a little slow to get up. And that left ankle kind of coming out from under him on the way down. Looks like Smart is going to stay in the game. Meanwhile, Bediako comes off for Grand Rapids for Ithiel Horton. So they sacrifice some size. It'd be a good time for Castleton here. Just checking the scoreboard here they had to make sure they put 2 team fouls up for Grand Rapids. That is what I have on my board, and indeed they have put 2 up for the Gold. Back to it, Smart using that speed again. This time Jones stays with him. Castleton devours the rebound, puts it in and a foul. Colin Castleton overwhelming the Grand Rapids Gold. Look at that length. And just no chance to stop that. McLaughlin's 4th foul. And Castleton with 20 points and 12 rebounds will try to get to 21 at the line. He's a good free throw shooter for his career, but 1 for 4 today. Make it 1 for 5. The only blemish on his day, could have 25 points. Few and ones he's let go by the wayside. Knocked out of play by Smart. He's played almost this entire second half. Doesn't look any worse for wear. A true Energizer Bunny type of player. Richardson, Horton, Funk, McLaughlin, Johnson. No Jameer Young here for the Gold, getting his final breather. Funk, long 3 at the end of the shot clock, and absolutely nothing there. Magic defense continues to come up big. Castleton took a shot to the stomach on that last play. I think just trying to catch his breath. He's going to stay in. 6 minutes to go. Magic looking to seal this one off. Thompson trying to draw the foul. No sympathy from the officials. Richardson. Horton around Slauson. High off the glass. No good, but put back in by Johnson. Grand Rapids still hanging around here halfway through the 4th. Smart gets a screen to the baseline. Hurl it back the other way. Slauson for 3. That's no good, and Johnson does a good job boxing out Castleton. McLaughlin gives it up. Funk, 28-footer. That's good. Andrew Funk, 5 of 9 from 3 for 15 points. He's got Grand Rapids within 7. So as close as they've been since the second quarter. Slauson, bullet pass to the corner for Culver. Jarrett Culver misses short. Gotta have that one if you're the Magic. What a chance this is for Grand Rapids. They've finally cracked that 10-point marker. Richardson easing inside. Richardson dumps it off. Johnson fouled by Castleton. That's his 5th. Oh, pardon. They're going to put it on Culver. That's a big break for the Magic. They get, Culver from behind is who they pin the foul on. That keeps Castleton at 4. That is a big deal. But a chance for a 1-for-2 here for Deontay Johnson, who's a good free throw shooter for a big guy. 9 of 11 on the year. And he's got this. This is a 5-point game. Magic have led from that 10 to up to 19, really since the end of the first quarter. Grand Rapids finally chewing into this. Castleton draws the mismatch. In and out with the hook shot. Rebound Gold. Young, Johnson, underneath. Got it. No basket. Offensive foul. Jalen Slauson draws the charge. Andre Miller immediately signals to challenge. It's on McLaughlin, and then Miller takes it back. McLaughlin telling him, I think, don't challenge that. That's a big call. It's 5 on McLaughlin. And instead of a 3-point game, it's 5 in Magic ball. Still no Mac McClung here in the fourth quarter. Matt, looks like they're going to have to do it without him. Smart. Smart gets inside, lays it in. Javante with 15. Magic back up by 7. Jameer Young looking for space. Kicks it out to Ithiel Horton. No good for 3. Rebound thrown away. Magic ball. Another instance of friendly fire for the goal. Just unfortunate. You had McLaughlin and Johnson both converging on it. And we're going to time out here with 3:46 to go. 107-100. Remember, folks, tomorrow night, Black History Month celebration presented by Publix as the Magic and Gold play round 2 of their back-to-back series. Single tickets still available for as low as $10 through the game. The first 1,000 fans will receive a Black History Month replica jersey. We'll also have a celebration of gospel with a performance by Maurette Brown-Clark presented by AARP and a post-game meet and greet. Tickets available at OsceolaMagic.com. Tomorrow night, 7 Eastern at Osceola Heritage Park. Magic look like they're closing with Smart, Thompson, Morales, Slauson, and Castleton. No Mac McClung since the 9-minute mark of the third quarter. Does not look like we're going to see him again tonight. Still the game's leading scorer for Osceola at 22 points. Javante Smart's had to do a lot of heavy lifting here in the second half. Colin Castleton, 20 points, 12 rebounds. See if they can close this out. Smart. Nearly lost his dribble there. Smart having trouble on the baseline, just scoots it out. Morales got to put it up. Morales for 3, falling away. That was a busted play. Looked like a broken possession. Alex Morales with a huge 3. There's Young on the other end to get to 30 points with a mid-range 2. Lead back down to 8, but wow, what a big shot from Alex Morales. 20 points for the defensive ace of the Magic starting unit. Slauson out of control, turns it over. Gold with numbers. Young, lefty floater is in. Young getting everything he wants. Lead back down to 6. Magic have got to tighten up defensively. Grand Rapids already with 27 here in the fourth quarter. Thompson from deep. No good. Rebound McLaughlin. Magic have gone ice cold from 3 here in the fourth quarter. That incredible Morales shot notwithstanding. Young trying to step back behind the line. It was closed out. Johnson off and somehow gets the roll. That had some quirky spin on it. And Grand Rapids is within 4. They've not been this close since the first couple of minutes of the game. Smart driving. Smart throws it up. It's good. Another clutch basket for Javonte Smart. Whistles blow. They want to reset the game clock to 1:49. See this again from Alex Morales a few possessions ago. This is the end of the shot clock. He's just got to get it up. Beautiful stuff. Jameer Young, 2 more. Drove the lane, laid it in. He's got 34. 23 in the second half, and the lead is down to 4. A terrific player, the rookie out of Maryland, keeping his team in this game. Slauson throws it out. Thompson open for 3. No good again. And the ball last touched by Osceola. Timeout, Andre Miller. 4-point game, Gold basketball with 1:12 to go. This looked like a wire-to-wire easy win for the Magic for most of this game, but without Mac McClung here in the fourth quarter. Still not entirely sure why Mac is not in. Evidently some issue after getting nicked in the third quarter, has not been able to continue. But the Magic, clinging to a 4-point lead, have got to get some stops. Jameer Young, 34 points. He has scored 6 consecutive baskets. 16 of 28 from the field. Deontay Johnson has chipped in a huge 14 points and 6 boards. Andrew Funk with 5 threes. They've done just enough to hang around. The Magic couldn't really put them away, get up by 20 plus. And now the Gold have made their run with the basketball trailing by 4. Here is the man of the hour, Jameer Young. And working around to Will Richardson. McLaughlin pulling up for 3. Drains it. Gabe McLaughlin, it's his first 3 since the first quarter. This is a 1-point game. And now a huge possession for Osceola. You know the ball would be in number 0's hands here in a normal situation. Who's going to step up? Thompson, the new Orlando two-way. Contested jumper. He buries it. After a couple of missed threes, Thompson comes back down and hits a massive shot. Looking like the other number 5 for the Magic right there. McLaughlin a tie, no good. Thompson the rebound. And the Magic can take some time off the clock here. A blocking foul on Tevian Jones. The Gold had a foul to give. That was it. And certainly easy call there for the officials. 33 seconds left. That Ethan Thompson bucket really did look just like the one that Paolo Banchero hit to win the game against San Antonio last night. Thompson's going to wear number 55 with Orlando. I think Andre Miller wants to challenge this. I don't think he's got much of a chance of success, but you might as well. We'll step aside and give you the results of that challenge when we come back. Magic looking to hang on against the Gold. .33 seconds to go. Osceola 114, Grand Rapids 111. And the call, as expected, confirmed. The blocking foul on Tevian Jones. Andre Miller figuring, heck, why not take a shot at it? But that was one of the quicker and easier reviews the officials will have to make this season.
Of an offensive blocking foul against double zero Tevian Jones, his fourth personal last year. Grand Rapids is starting the timeout.
And 4 personal fouls on Jones. More importantly, Magic basketball, 3-point lead. They can make this very difficult on the Gold if they can score on this possession. Gold are not going to want to foul here. See if they can get a stop. And they foul before the ball's even inbounded. That's Jones again, his 5th. And it's going to put Thompson on the line. And Jones, oh yeah, absolutely. Holding on to Ethan Thompson. Oh, Thompson, who hit that big 15-footer on the last possession, will now have to make both free throws. We're within the last 2 minutes, so the 1-for-2 rule does not apply. It is standard free throw shooting from here on out.
33.3 was a timeout.
Thompson, 84% coming into the game. He's 2 for 2 today. Not a great shooting game for Thompson, just 3 for 11 coming off of his 2-way contract announcement yesterday, but nobody's going to care about that if he comes up in the clutch and helps the Magic win this basketball game.
33.3. Okay, so we're good. What about
Game clock at 33.3. Penalty. Ethan Thompson at the line. Shooting.
Thompson, all G League 3rd team last year. Could he finally get his NBA chance this spring? Makes the first free throw. No sweat. Thompson. He's already got the big one to make it 4. Misses this one. Rebounded by Jones. 4-point game. Young looking for a quick 3. In and out. Castleton there for the rebound. And the Gold running out of time. Richardson fouls out. Fouling Colin Castleton. Boy, if that had gone down for Jameer Young, we're having a completely different conversation. Snaps a streak of 6 buckets in a row for Young, who's got 34 points, but one last 3 in and out, and now Castleton with a chance to ice it here for Osceola. First is pure. Castleton was just 1 of 5 at the line tonight before putting that one through. He's 9 of 16 from the field. 22 points after knocking down both free throws. 13 rebounds for Castleton. Andre Miller will use his final timeout to advance the ball. looking for a quick three and then a steal or a foul. Down by 6 with 20 seconds left. Heck of an effort from a shorthanded Grand Rapids team. They were down double digits most of this game. Likely to come up just a bit short unless they can pull off something spectacular here. Jones opts to drive and is fouled by Slauson. Really need 3 there, not 2 at this stage of the game. Jones is going to have to shoot 2 free throws. Certainly excited to see the return game tomorrow night between these two. Jump ball as Morales and Young clinging to the rock. That would have been a massive offensive rebound for Jameer Young. Morales does enough and will be favored to win the tip. He's got 5 inches on Jameer Young. Those two will jump it up. With the Magic up by 5, 14 seconds to go. Young gets there. 3 for Horton. No good. Tipped in and out. Down to Javonte Smart. And the Magic are going to win this basketball game. Heck of an effort by Jameer Young and the Grand Rapids Gold. Down 17 at the start of the 4th quarter. But it's going to come up just a bit short as Tevian Jones fouls out there on Javonte. So we'll go to the line for 2 shots. 17 points for Javonte, most of them in the second half. He has come up huge with Mac McClung sidelined most of the second half with an apparent injury. And Smart knocks down the first of 2. Grand Rapids will certainly be encouraged, but you've got to think that this team is just exhausted playing games 9 and 10 of an 11-game, coast-to-coast, month-long road trip. They get all those home games in February and March to look forward to after the All-Star break. But not a win today. Young for a consolation prize. It'll count, but it won't matter. The Osceola Magic win their 7th in a row. Colin Castleton, 22 and